This iconic car hides a supercharged engine capable of launching from 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds. Another features a front mid-engine layout that completely redefines performance, yet it never made it to production. These cars are more than just rare, they're almost mythical. These are the 5 rarest Mustangs you've never heard of. First up at number 5, we've got the 1984 GT350. Now, when you hear GT350, you probably think of Shelby's legendary muscle cars, but this version is a bit different. In the mid-80s, muscle cars were under pressure from strict emissions regulations, forcing manufacturers to get creative with how they kept these cars appealing. The 1984 GT350 was more about looks than raw power. It was a part of the Fox body generation and came in Oxford white with striking red stripes, an homage to the original GT350 but with a fresh twist. The bold red accents made it stand out, giving it a unique identity. Performance-wise, it wasn't a powerhouse. It came with either a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 145 horsepower or a 5.0-liter V8 with 175. While not the most powerful, the 1984 GT350 is interesting because it played on the nostalgia of the GT350 name. Around 5,200 were built, making it a distinctive and rare piece of Mustang history, notable for its style and its connection to the past. The use of the GT350 name on this model was more cosmetic than performance-focused. Next up, coming in at number 4, is a Mustang built with the racetrack in mind, the Kenny Brown 289 RS. In the late 90s, the Mustang world was alive with high-performance versions from well-known tuners like Roush and Celine. Kenny Brown joined this performance revolution, creating something truly special with the 289 RS. The car started out as a 1998 SVT Cobra, already a strong performer, but Kenny Brown wanted to push it further, increasing the engine size from 281 cubic inches to 289, and adding a Vortex supercharger. This upgrade took the car's power to around 450 horsepower, a massive leap from the original 305 horsepower. But it wasn't just about raw power though. This Mustang could hit 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds and blaze through the quarter mile in under 13 seconds. To ensure that the 289 RS could handle all that power on the track, it was equipped with wider Forgeline wheels, ultra-grippy tires, and a Brembo brake kit for serious stopping power. The suspension was also overhauled with Bilstein shocks, additional subframe bracing, and a reworked geometry, turning this car into a corner-carving machine. However, the 289 RS was not produced in large numbers. It was a rare gem, only made in 1998, the final year of the SN95 Mustang body style. With only a handful ever built, finding one today is like striking gold. For those lucky enough to come across one, the 289 RS stands as a testament to the heights of Mustang performance. For number 3, let's rewind the clock to the late 1970s, a tough time for muscle car lovers. The oil crisis was in full swing, and big, powerful engines were being swapped out for smaller, more fuel-efficient ones. But Ford wasn't ready to let the Mustang's legacy fade away, so they brought out something special, the 1978 Mustang II King Cobra. The King Cobra was Ford's way of keeping the Mustang's muscle car spirit alive, even when power was in short supply. It came with a 5.0-liter V8 engine, which gave it more punch than the regular Mustang II models that were often criticized for being underpowered. While it didn't pack the same punch as the muscle cars of the 60s, it did have enough power to make a statement during a time when horsepower was hard to come by. What really made the King Cobra stand out, though, was its bold and aggressive look. Ford knew that if they couldn't offer the raw performance of the past, they could at least make the car look like a true muscle machine. The King Cobra had a massive Cobra Snake decal on the hood, racing stripes, and unique front and rear spoilers that set it apart from anything else on the road. Its design was a clear homage to the golden age of muscle cars, even if it couldn't quite match their performance. Inside, the King Cobra kept the sporty vibe going, with its stylish interior and seats that looked as aggressive as the car's exterior. This wasn't just a car for everyday driving. It was a rolling statement that you were still a fan of American muscle, even during a time when such cars were becoming a rare breed. What makes the King Cobra truly special is its rarity. Ford only ever produced it for 1 year in 1978, and not many were made. Today, it's a sought-after gem for collectors who appreciate its unique place in Mustang history. The King Cobra may not have been the most powerful Mustang, but it certainly stood out as one of the most distinctive. representing a moment in time when Ford managed to keep the muscle car spirit alive despite the challenges of the era. At number 2, let's talk about a Mustang that's more than just a car. It's a tribute to the man behind the Mustang's legacy. The Iacocca 45th Anniversary Mustang isn't just any special edition. It's a nod to Lee Iacocca, the man often credited with bringing the Mustang to life. This car is as much about celebrating his influence as it is about showcasing the Mustang's enduring appeal. Built on the 2009 Mustang GT, this special edition received a complete transformation thanks to the Gafolio family metal crafters, a team known for their top-notch craftsmanship. The most eye-catching change? A redesigned roofline that brought back the classic fastback silhouette, blending nostalgia with modern style in a way that's hard to ignore. The front and rear of the car were also reimagined, giving it an aggressive look that still managed to capture the spirit of the Mustang's heyday. But this car wasn't just about aesthetics. Underneath, it was equipped with a Ford racing suspension and Brembo brakes, ensuring that it handled every bit as well as it looked. The 4.6-liter V8 engine under the hood delivered 300 horsepower. But for those who wanted even more, an optional supercharger package could push the power well over 400 horsepower. This wasn't just a Mustang. It was a celebration of everything that makes the Mustang iconic, wrapped in an exclusive, beautifully crafted package. Only 45 of these Iacocca Mustangs were ever made, and they were sold exclusively through Galpin Ford, making them incredibly rare. And finally, coming in at number 1, let's talk about the FR500 Mustang, possibly the most radical Mustang you've never come across. Back in 2000, Ford's Skunk Works team was handed a $500,000 budget with a simple mission: build the ultimate Mustang. And they went all out. The FR500 began as a new edge Mustang, but it didn't stay that way for long. Ford's engineers were given full creative freedom, and they pushed the boundaries of what a Mustang could become. The stock engine was swapped out for a heavily modified 5.0-liter V8, packed with high-performance upgrades like new heads, aggressive cams, and a lightweight magnesium intake manifold. This beastly setup churned out a whopping 415 horsepower, turning the FR500 into a serious performance machine. But the FR500 was not just about raw horsepower. Ford completely reimagined the chassis and suspension, moving the wheels forward by 5 inches, which created a front mid-engine layout. This change, along with the extensive use of carbon fiber throughout the car, achieved a near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, making the FR500 a master of cornering. The suspension was no ordinary Mustang setup either. Ford ditched the typical struts in favor of an independent upper and lower A-arm design, paired with custom coilovers. This combination transformed the car's handling into something far beyond what a regular Mustang could offer. And to ensure that it could stop as well as it could go, Brembo brakes were added to match the car's incredible performance. The FR500 was more than just a track monster. It was a glimpse into what could have been the most advanced Mustang ever. Unfortunately, it never made it to production. Ford decided that the FR500 would clash with the upcoming Cobra and Mach 1 models, so the project was shelved. In the end, only 2 FR500s were ever built, making it one of the rarest and most intriguing Mustangs ever conceived. Today, the FR500 stands as a symbol of untapped potential, a reminder of what might have been if Ford had taken the Mustang in a more extreme direction. Whether you're a hardcore Mustang enthusiast or just someone who loves discovering rare cars, these Mustangs are bound to leave a lasting impression. If you enjoyed this journey through Mustang history, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating car content.